Hello. Happy Tuesday to everyone. Another week. Another Tuesday. Is this the last week of August? It is. Oh my god. Can you guys believe it? The summer is almost over. Why is my background so dark? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. How are you guys doing today? Here, basically, it suddenly felt like it's fall all of a sudden, so I'm happy. Autumn. Right now, I'm wearing a sweater and some long pants. Till 2 days ago, I was barely wearing any clothes. So I'm happy. That makes me feel a little bit better. I've also been trying to drink a lot of water since this morning. And so let me say hello to everyone. Hello Lava Boy, hello Pronoes, hello hello Nimby, hello Desert, hello Benoit. What do you mean I'm a victim of dog-related bag theft? Did your dog throw you off of bed? Luckily for me, Maki is tiny, but I think that if she was bigger, she would also throw me off of the bed. Because sometimes she starts, when we sleep, she starts rolling around in the bed and she kicks me a little bit. I cannot imagine. If she was big, I think I will fall off the bed pretty often. I don't know if Darunas is here, but again, a big thanks for gifting me the chocolate. I'm very happy. I hope they don't arrive melted. Luckily these days it's a bit colder, so maybe that's gonna help with the transportation. The only thing that I noticed is that they have the shipping for arriving next week. That's kind of sus. I wonder where they have to arrive. Where they have to arrive from, like what city they are at right now. I don't know. I got 40 millimeters to lay on. No, I don't accept that. You know? If my dog is being if Maki is being too much in the way, you know, being a bitch, I push her away, you know. I'm not the type of person that, I don't know, if a cat is sleeping on top of my book and I need to read the book, I will take the book. It's not that I just don't do the thing because of the pet, you know. I don't know, I sound like a bitch, but I don't like feeling like I'm a slave of my pet. Some people are like that. That's weird. I'm almost done with drawing all of the new emotes. The only thing that is kind of sad, but I'm saying it like, I am drawing all of the emotes static for now. And I am leaving the animation of the emotes lasting. So we will have all of the new emotes, but they might not be animated at first if I don't manage to do it in time for the stream. But I thought, yeah, I thought for saving time, I thought of just drawing all of them, and then if I have time before the REDEBUT, I will also animate them. Otherwise, I can do it during the subathon. Yeah. Well, the longest part technically is the art, because animating them usually doesn't take that long. Also, depending on the emote, some of them can take like 5 minutes to animate. You're the same way? Yeah. Good job. I feel like I want to try to be in voice chat a bit more often. I was thinking how I have been missing a little bit how it used to be. I know that when there was COVID, it was different because we all had so much free time. But it came back to my mind when I used to stream like 2 hours, and then we all went in. Do you remember that? I used to stream like 2 hours, and then we would all go and chat for like an hour or two. So basically, my stream was half stream and half chatting in Discord. That was very fun. And we didn't even do anything. Like, sometimes we will play, maybe we'll play via chat and whatnot, but some other times we will just chat for an hour or two. That was epic. I feel like that builds more connection, you know? I will try more. I've been so immersed and focused on this first, the big NDA commission that I worked at the start of the year, then the second one, and then all of the stuff for my REDEBUT. I've been very absorbed by it. So I didn't have the chance a lot this year to just, you know, chat and talk to anyone. Yeah, I'm feeling better. Honestly, the fact that it was being very hot and headaches are a little bit related, because when I sleep bad, I'm more likely to get migraines, and if it's very hot, then it's also harder to sleep well. My plan for today is to continue rigging Snooty, and I have to rig her hair. I have been rigging other stuff of her model off stream because she had some parts that I don't think I can stream. Like, I was rigging her lingerie and her sassy beads. So all of that stuff I've been doing off stream, but on stream we can surely do all of the hair. And also she asked me for second type of lipstick and lips, so basically I have to do all of the mouth rigging for the new pair of lips as well. Sassy rigging. It's just a Nikki toggle, nothing super sassy. Well, it is sassy, but not like sassy animations. Let me open LIVE2D. Also, I have finally officially posted the debut announcement. Did you see it on Twitter? Let me put the link really quick. How can I write? Debut on 18 September. There we go, so I can pin this message. Okay. Put it on Blue Sky too, just in case. You're right, I forgot. I always forget about Blue Sky. I'm sorry, Blue Sky, I forget about you. I forget. I'm a bitch. Let me hydrate. So, it is officially confirmed. It's gonna be on the 18th of September. We also have been granted the front page by Twitch, so it's gonna be epic. I have never been on the front page since I became a partner in April of last year. I never asked for the front page. It's the first time for me to do it, and honestly I don't know what's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be chaos, because usually debuts already have a lot of extra newcomers because everyone is curious about the model and everything, but even more we will be in the front page. So I don't know if you know what that means, but when you are on Twitch front page, it basically means that all of the people that are suitable viewers for your stream type. So for example, for me, it's people that watch VTubers or artists will get me in their front page, even if they don't follow me and even if they've never seen me. I will appear in the little carousel that is in the front page of Twitch, in the homepage. Has like 4 or 5 streams in it. And when I have seen other of my streamer friends and mutuals being in front page, I saw that they had like at least triple of the viewers that they usually have. So it's gonna be a huge opportunity for us. And time to replace new TOS with new model. Yes! And honestly, I cannot wait for it. I am kind of scared a little bit. I don't know. Because it will be the REDEBUT, my first time in the front page, my first uncoupled subathon. Honestly, we are doing so many first time things that I don't know if I will manage to handle it. I hope it's all gonna go well. I don't want to, you know, I'm hyping everything and I'm organizing everything. I want it to go well, because I'm afraid if everything becomes like crap and boring and everything, I'll be sad, you know. I don't want to. I want it to be a success, and I hope it's gonna be. Sticky plushie, here we come. Yes! Ah! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I think during the subathon we will also need to be a little bit careful on what goes on in Discord, because having extra exposure might also mean that Discord can be weird. People might join Discord. Maybe I can check later what are the security on Discord, like, you know, you can join the server only if your account has been created at least 1 month ago, stuff like that. Maybe I can increase the level of checks on that thingy. In all the years I've been here, around here, that's never happened. I know, it's just plain worms. When I have the stream on my main screen and Discord open on my secondary screen. Okay, thank you very much. If you guys will be able to help me on the 18, it's gonna be a big help. The other days, of course, it's gonna be the subathon, so there might be more people than usual. But specifically on the 18, because of the front page, if you guys are able to help me there, that's a big help. Thank you so much. Probably mod view on the 3rd monitor. Prepare the hammer on the other hand. One hand on the mouse and one hand on the hammer. It's crazy because, yeah, it will be my first experience with an uncoupled subathon. I don't know how other people that do that, how they have the stamina for streaming so long. I'm gonna do my best. That's all I can say. How will I hold my coffee then? With your toes. Time to upgrade Lava's PC to a 16 monitor server room. I think if he had 17 monitors, then probably the PC itself wouldn't be able to handle. I went all the way off the screen. 1 second, I need to open everything and open LIVE2D and change everything. 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 Will it fit? We're gonna make it fit. Hello Nina, hello Pearly Cloud. Guys, I'm sorry, I need you to write in English, because if you write like in Russian or any language that I don't know, I'm not able to moderate the chat, and I am held responsible of moderating the chat. Okay. So I have actually re-rigged the Booba physics this morning because I didn't fully like how they were looking before, and I know I'm technically paid to revamp the Booba physics, but it was hurting my brain, so I did it for free. There we go. No, hi. Hello, Nina. I'm sorry. I don't know what you wrote before. I hope you're good. With enough lube, time, and determination, anything will fit. Yes, ugly. Hey, I'm being nice to you. Why are you not nice to me? I just realized it's gonna be 3 separate streams to watch. No, actually, it's forbidden to multi-stream while you're on the front page. So the REDEBUT itself will only be on Twitch. Very unfortunate, but it is how it is. Sorry. Don't worry. Just don't be mean to me. I will cry. Okay, so I actually have to rig the head angles for the back hair. Yeah, because we only rigged the bowl and the buns, but not to the back hair. This one. Can I toggle off the whole body? Yeah. I don't speak your language. My language is English. So if you don't speak my language, you either lurk, so you just don't write, or you can leave. I mean, what do I have to do with it? I cannot speak your language just because you asked me to. Okay, so I think I will rig separately these 2 front hair strands. I don't understand anything, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. You don't need to understand. Who's being a jerk? No worries. Probably just a kid. Lamau. We need to make sure to save the VODs to upload later then. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I also didn't know in the start that I could not do the multi-stream during the front page. I discovered it when I got the confirmation. Email? Literally yesterday. Okay, so I will call it long hair frame XY. Since these hairs here, they look like they're in front, right? So I will move them separately from the rest. Although we can start by doing just the main, so everything first, and then I'll do the front part. So let me turn off the ears for now, so I have a clear view. And now we can start rigging this. That hair usually is not super long or complicated to rig. I might have to look into another mouse because my mouse is starting to not capture the input very well. Sometimes I'm dragging and it just stops dragging, like it thinks I'm not dragging anymore, or sometimes it does a double click by itself. Although before changing, I want to check if I just need to clean it, but honestly, it's acting a bit too weird to need just some cleaning. I've had it for the past, I think, 4 years. And I use it every day. Hello, Desert. How are you? If he's doing a double click, then it might not be that it needs cleaning. Yeah, I think it's just that it's too old and it's starting to be grandpa. Hello, Chunky Star. How are you? Yeah, 4 years and of me usage, like not occasional, but every day. Many hours a day usage. Good, but my ankle is still annoying me. Oh no. I hope it's gonna heal soon. Oh, ant bites? Wait. I never got bitten by ants. Is it like poisonous? Hello, Gallos. Ants do bite. Ah, you can be allergic to them. Okay, I didn't know that. Wait, actually, I think I did get bitten sometimes. But it was the tiny ants. So, like, very, very little, almost like a itch more than pain. Yeah. Luckily, we don't have a very big insects over here. It sucks, especially if it's a colony biting you all at once. Oh my god, how did that happen? Were you working outside? It sounds so annoying, oh my god. Easy solution, don't go outside. Oh man. I cannot believe that VTuber Expo is so close. It's basically, I will leave in a week. Oh my god. A week and 1 day. I'm starting to get anxious about it. There's literally nothing to be anxious about, but you know, it's always like, I hope I will do good. I know that I'm not very good at social interactions, and the majority of it is gonna be social interactions. I told my dad I'm gonna go, and he was like, "What do you mean you're going alone to the UK?" And I was like, "No, I am with Julia." And he's like, "But you're too female. You need a man for protection." Father, I am 22. I know it can be dangerous, but like, I can also not sit in my house without ever going out because outside is dangerous. I guess last time that we went together to the MCM, he didn't say anything because there was Sulia's brother with us. It's a very funny way. Like, as long as there's someone with a PP, it doesn't matter how strong they are. As long as there's someone with a PP, he's like, okay, okay, now you guys are safe. Thank you so much for your follow, Ausrel. How are you? I'm trying to think how I want to make this. Okay, it's starting to look better than before. I heard someone with a PPM safe. Yeah, so in my dad's perspective, anyone with a PP is good protection. Bodyguard. Yeah, bodyguard certificate granted. I don't know what the PP has to do with it. Honestly, if there was a very strong waifu protecting me, I think I will feel even safer. Need to find a very strong waifu to protect me. To protect me from what? I don't know. I don't understand. I know that there can be creeps, but I'm kind of like no one. When I go to Vexpo, there's gonna be streamers that are so much more famous than me, and well, unfortunately, they might be needing to be much more careful about safety because they are so much more known than me. Protecting against bear. I think there are no bears in UK. Are there bears in UK? Hello, Xania. How are you today? I'm all good. We're just continuing this rig. I'm happy because yesterday I received the good news that on my REDEBUT on the 18th of September, I am granted the front page on Twitch. In Pokemon, PP stands for power points. So if Sulia bro has a high PP, y'all can stuff him in a ball and throw it at assailants. I am afraid I didn't ask how high his PP was, but maybe that's for the best. You did say at one point my sneaky looks like a guard officer, didn't you? Oh yeah, like your outfit, if you take off the colors, you look like the Italian police outfit. It looks like it. Technically, we have these two different things. So we have the Carabinieri and the Polizia. They are both police, but they have different outfits and they do different things. But like, if I have to say it in English, I don't think there's this difference in English. So I have to call them both police. Hello, Limirena. Hi, I don't speak English, but I'm learning to make models using your guides. I would like to see different ways to make body movements, even on a blank, and different types of legs when walking or stomping. Will there be such guides? Yes, no? I would say yes, that's a good idea, but like in the future, for now I'm very busy, but it is a good idea. I don't think I've seen tutorials on that because it's actually very specific, like how to make different body movements. Like, okay, you have learned how to rig a body XY, easy, but are you able to rig different body XY depending on if you want a more fluid movement, if you want more bouncy, if you want more masculine movement? That's actually complicated. So that's a good idea. I never realized that until you pointed it out. I had based it around a few different game character outfits. Well, I really wouldn't know why you would know what's the outfit of the Italian police. Hello, Silver. How are you? Thanks to you for watching my videos. Isn't protection supposed to help you in case of PP? If PP is your protection against PP, aren't you just setting up a gay date? Yeah. So that was my dad's master plan. The PP is not because he thinks that a man is always stronger than a woman, but it's because everyone knows that every man likes PP, so if I have a man with me, I can throw it against the other man, and the other man will be attracted by the PP, and it will be a long enough distraction for me to run away. You literally raised the 2 generations of riggers. My teacher learned from your guides and now I'm learning from yours. That's so sweet. I'm a rigging grandma. I'm a grandma. Brilliant. Yoshida out there playing 5D chess. Yeah. What is the funny farm? Eh? Nani? Nani the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't understand. I just saw yesterday that this week there will be no episode of The Summer Hikaru Died, and I'm very sad about it. I don't know if it was a bug on Netflix or... Let me see. The Summer... Next episode. No, 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 no. It's going to be a longer wait for the next episode, as the anime has confirmed that episode 9 won't be airing on Saturday, August 30, as originally scheduled. But instead it will be airing a week later due to special programming take place in Japan. Yep. We have a week delay. This is due to special programming in Japan, a 24-hour special telethon airing on Nippon TV. Thankfully, it doesn't seem like this delay is going to have too much of an impact on the anime's remaining episodes. This delay is only going to be for a single week, so while it's a bummer, It's at least not as long as a delay of some other shows. Okay. Shows like The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity might be airing in Japan this summer, but its worldwide release has since been delayed until September 7th. Okay, what do you mean? I'm already watching this. So, other anime episodes might be delayed this week because of this telethon thingy happening in Japan. Okay. Good to know, I guess. Thank you for following me, Rena. Hey, nice. Hello, Yoshino. I'm 2 years working as a VTuber model trigger, and now I remember I used your tutorial from the start and still following you until now. Thank you, Yoshino. Good job, Sak! Ah! It makes me so happy. It really makes me so happy. You know, when I first started making tutorials, this was kind of a silly thing. And whenever, one time a dude wrote me like, Yoshino, thank you, thanks to you and your tutorials, I can feed my family. And I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I'm very happy. The nut house where they lock up the craziest in a rubber room. Ah, okay. I didn't know that. Where does this thing of the rubber room come from? I've only seen the memes of it, but I don't know, like, what's the OG story of it. Strong mammal muscle mommy waifu with PP is not gay. She can slap people with her big PP to protect you. Yeah, I mean, can also be gay, whatever. As long as I'm protected, it's fine. I have a model in my project right now. All the hair is water, the tail is water, and I hope I can make it look good with your guys. Hey, good luck. You will need, if you want like a convincing result, you will need to play a lot with the masks and extra layers to make it look like it's flowing water. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to wear pinstripe hanging out behind Yoshi spooking creeps with the death eyes. Pinstripe? I don't know what that is. You can rate the model that I made according to your guides. I'm just interested in your opinion, Mom. Do you feel like sending it in on Discord? We have an art gallery channel where everyone can send their art, and usually it's a general rule of not giving opinions unless it's asked for. So if you want critique, you need to explicitly write, hey, rate this thing. I used to be one of those kids that whenever they saw art, they will be like, oh yeah, if you did this a bit more that and the anatomy is not fully correct there, if you maybe more... That's very annoying. Don't do that. Unless it's asked for, don't do that. Hello, Voluzare. All good here. Just trying to finish rigging this model. I'm supposed to finish it before the end of September, so I need to move my ass and finish. I have a video in my VK group. What is a VK? I love moving ass. It's very funny. I say it because that's how we say it in Italian. when you say I need to move my ass in Italian, it just means that like you need to be quicker at doing something. I guess the idea is that like moving your ass is like as if you're running, because when you walk, your ass doesn't move as much as when you run. You say it as well? Okay. Then it's nice. I don't have to explain it. Howling ass. Howling? Wait, the other instances when I have seen the word howl is like when people will buy a bunch of stuff in I don't know, in Shein, and then they will show everything they bought, and then they will say, "This is my clothes haul." How long takes you to make one moro? Art and rig, I will say like minimum 100 hours, more or less. Shane is so bad. Oh yeah. I bought from it only once when I was a little kid though, and like I didn't know nothing about it. I just saw everyone else buying from it and I thought, okay, let's do it. But the clothes that I received were so terrible that I thought, It was like this plasticky material that was somehow labeled as cotton, but it was so plasticky that when I put it on me, it would basically make me stink within 2 minutes. It was like a plastic bag. And that happens when you wear not natural fibers. Yeah, I don't have VK. Apparently that's a Russian thing. I'm from Italy. Did you think I'm Russian? How are you, Misu? Instead, from Temu, I never order anything. Because I don't want the same experience to happen that I had with Shein. And also, I've heard so much about like cards being stolen and everything that I'm scared of it. How's the weather in Italy where you live? The last couple days it was a bit crazy because so 2 days ago we had like our big heat, 37 degrees. And instead tonight I had to put on long pants because I was cold. Yesterday night it was 16 degrees outside. In fact, I had to close the window because I was worried that if I kept the window open the whole night, the heating was gonna turn on. I also have a bad news, I guess. I bought a new rosemary because the other one died because of all of these temperature changes. And also the new one died! Ah! I'm good enough with plants. In fact, all of the other plants have survived, but I think this weather is terrible for rosemary. Super hot and then super cold and then super hot. The plants are just struggling so much. I have decided that I will not buy anything more until I get some more stable weather, hopefully in September. Hopefully. It's still not guaranteed, of course, but I'm hopeful. 16 is chill. I like to open my window when we have the temperature lower and eat under my blanket. Yeah, well, 16 feels like terribly cold after it was 36 2 days before. Like, it's a 20 degrees difference. That's always not good for plants. We had that up in here and a lot of our plants didn't make it. Yes. Also, like, rosemary is a plant that literally never dies. It grows by itself. If you go in the woods, you will find it in the rocks, growing by itself. No one taking care of it. But this weather was too much even for it. I tricked those dogs my bed back. Did you use food? Food always works. I know some people say that their dog is not doesn't care about treats. Luckily, Maki cares very much about treats. So if I want her to do something and she really doesn't want to do it, if I have a treat in my hand, then the negotiations go much better. I wonder if maybe I put all of these under. Does this look weird? Or technically would make sense though, because the long hair is coming out of the tied part, right? So this would make sense. And it looks much better than having those hair parts kind of like going above of it. I'll leave it like this and see if Snooty likes it. I made that think that was a kitty. With the videos, when Maki just came here, I also tested her to see if she would understand if I played an audio of dogs barking and stuff, if she would understand that there was a video. She got fooled only once the first time and then not anymore. Like, she understood right away. I don't like winter here in Russia. Too much snow, but it's good to have a window open at night. Oh, yeah. I don't like snow a lot. I went only once. So, where I grew up, there was no snow. The first time I saw snow was a couple years ago. And I went there in this place where people go to ski. But I went just to see the snow and make a snowman. And I hated it so much because I remember I just kept on falling. Not on falling, but almost sleeping. It was terrible. Food to be good. Not boobas in my face good, but still good. Good. Well, boobas can make food. Hello, Angel. How are you? Bruh, if you write it like that, I know it's you, Tenshi, even without even if you have a different name. Do you wanna build a snowman? Do you remember I sent the picture on Discord? I made this snowman with boobs. It was like a snow woman. Do you remember? Thank you for the follow, Juniper. Oh man, it's starting to be hotter. Let me take off my sweater. I wanna see. I sent it in Discord a long time ago. Maybe if you search a snow woman, you might find it. Okay, I found it. Did I surely posted the picture, no? There you go. I even made the nips and the booty. Look at it. Oh, I put it in the NSFW art channel, Lamau. It was... Wow. March 2022, so it's already 3 years ago. Oh my god. Basically, forever ago. Yes, oh my god. I would have said maximum 2 years ago, definitely not 3. But then, when I jumped into the message up there, I saw everyone that answered and I was like, oh, it's been so long. There were still these people active. It's under this is my first snow woman. Yeah. I answered to it, so if you check the last message in NSFW art, you will see it. Are you breathing? Don't forget. I can't find it. What do you mean? Yeah, there. Yeah. Can't be loaded? Wait. Can it be that it's because it's before you joined and you cannot see the messages that were there before you? No, but technically you should be able to see them. Do you remember why, Lava Boy, in the start, like you said in the start you were not as active? What is it that made you become more active? I don't remember. "2022, back in the before 4 times." Yeah. It's been so long. Oh my god. I was worried that no one would want me around, so it was better to keep to myself. Then stuff happened and might not be Twitch friendly, so I decided that instead I talk more and try to make friends with everyone. Ah. Okay. I will not ask more about it then. It's fine, don't worry. I've been mentioning something like Gunda so hard that made me think of how many people there are in the world after I saw how many babies I threw in the toilet, and so I started to think, oh, such a beautiful world. Maybe I should talk more to all of the people that are in the world. But there's been too many ninjas. It's gonna be nice when I upload all of the new emotes. So I will do a general remove and re-upload. So you know how some emotes are on Twitch but not on Discord, or the opposite, because when I uploaded it I made a mess. I'll be able to check everything again and make sure everything is properly uploaded. I'm confused by both of you. Don't worry. Good online community. Let's go. At least it's not like... I was watching a video about this today. There are so many weird trends going on in communities nowadays. Like, there are communities that are literally bound together by going doing shit waves to other people, or some are literally like cults where the content creator is juicing money out of their fans with weird copy trading. And I was listening to this video of this guy talking about it. I was like, damn, what the hell is people doing? The fuck? Could you explain a little how to correctly use AUG parameters? If you have a time for it, of course. Mainly the way that augmented parameters work is simply transforming the tracked parameters in physics parameters. So the same way that like when your head moves, you have the physics output of the hair wiggling. Then instead of using the tracking parameter of the head left and right to move when the head moves, you pass it through a physics group. And when you do it like that, you're just able to make it more bouncy. So imagine like this is how the head would look like when moving without the augmented parameters. This is how it looks with it. It's kind of like more wobbling around. In the physics panel, it looks pretty silly, but when you actually use the model, it does give a little nice extra bounce to it. So, very simply, how it works is basically like this. I'm moving the wrong thing. You just have a physics group with your tracking parameter as an input and your OG parameter as the output. You need to put the input as a type angle, otherwise it's not gonna work. And that's it. That's all it does. Technically, if you want a more snappy, quick tracking, you might not want to use the AUG parameters. It really depends what look you're going for. Do you know also that I have been using the AUG parameters since way before they became famous, but I didn't know they were called like that. I just saw some Japanese guy using that and I started using them as well. If I made a tutorial or a post about it when I was literally making those before anyone else did, I could have taken the fame for it. Heck. My first VTuber model had AUG parameters and it was cool because it was extra bouncy. I need to thank the Japanese guys that I used to watch. There are so many things that I don't even know I should make tutorials for, because for me they are like, I take them for granted and I don't know that people will like tutorials of them. Or like, I don't know that people will find that cool, because for me it's normal. Hey, Los Nemesis, how are you? I see you commenting on my videos and clips. Hey. How are you? Okay, let me make bangs. No, space, bangs, R. Add input. Let's see how it's looking like. Oh no, it's barely moving. It's barely moving and I think it should be flipped. Okay, I need to make the hair move more then. No worries. You're welcome. Still I haven't had the time to post the clip about the Olive Live2D art tips. We need to do it later. That's a golden clip. Okay, seems like if I just reflect everything, it looks better. I think I need to see it together also with the with this bigger side here before I can decide if I like it like this or not. Or reflecting. Let's do also the side. The coffee slurpee sounds so good right now, but I have to drive 20 minutes to get one. I feel you, man. I have the same for literally everything, like sushi is like that. Or a bunch of other things. The only thing I can get close by is pizza. Maybe it's better like this though, so I don't spend a lot of money eating out every day. And I'm also healthier because I eat the food that I cook. It will be good for the subathon though, because if you can order food and you don't need to cook it, it's easier. Instead, I will have to do a bunch of cooking by myself before I start the marathon and in the mornings when I wake up. Like, I can still make it work out, but it's gonna be a bit more complicated than if I could just order. Also, another thing that I'm a bit sad that we don't have here in Italy is that streamer food ordering. It's always fun when I see others using it, because like that makes it super easy for like chat to order my food. For example, we could do those funny things where like you choose what pizza I get and stuff. Instead, if I wanted to do now, I would have to pull out a little paper that I have with all of the pizzas from the place that is nearby and then show you and then translate all of the ingredients, and so you would have to choose the pizza. It would be so much messier. Also, it's not really a thing over here to do like a custom, like oh yeah, I want the pizza with this and that. Usually you open the menu, you choose one pizza that they already have like pre-established, and then you're like, okay, this one actually don't put the, I don't know, don't put the tomato and put the mushrooms, you know, like edit one that is already there, but not making one from scratch. Hello, Sunflower, how are you? The mod team will come cook for you. Do you like hearty stews? I mostly like everything. I'm not picky at all. When I say I'm not picky at all, I'm like not picky at all. I will eat everything. There was some time ago the trend of filling in that picky eater bingo card thingy. And some people were like, oh, I'm not picky at all. And then they marked out like 5 things. Doing alright, hoping to get some college stuff sorted out this morning. Good job, Gambare. You can do it. I'm also hoping to get the physics of the hair of this model sorted out this morning. Well, afternoon actually for me. Hair physics always take a long time, so the earliest I finish them, the better it is. Because after I finish them, I just have to do the second lip spare rigging and the outfit rigging for the skirt and the ruffles, and then I'll be done. So, pretty close to finish. Gotta brush up on my... Something that I noticed that really makes a sushi much better when you make it at home is using very little rice. Like when you are covering the seaweed with the rice, you actually barely need to cover it. If you put it more sparsely instead of making a nice coating layer of rice, the roll is gonna come out so much better. And it's the same when I go eat sushi out. When a place puts a bunch of rice in the rolls and very little ingredient, it's kind of like, you know, a crappy place. Because you can barely taste the filling and your stomach gets full of rice very quickly. Yesterday was the first day of class and it was nothing but problems and no productivity in the slightest. Whoa, you start college in August. That sounds like a nightmare. Oh my god. Here they start no earlier than October. I'll serve you my famous food coma stew. It's so filling that one bowl will fill you up. Also so delicious that you go back for seconds. It's like you eat a bowl and then you faint and you go in a coma, but as soon as you wake up you go get another bowl and you're back in a loop until it's all finished. What do you put in it? What does it taste like? Okay. I noticed that today I am seeing a much lower viewers count and I was like, oh, am I doing something wrong? But I just counted the people in chat and it's more than the counter, so it's just broken. Okay, that's good. I do like half rice on my nigiri. Dude, if I could have right now like 100 salmon nigiris, I would destroy them. Like, I like them so much. It's the simplest thing you can get, but when the fish is good quality, and then they make the rice just perfectly seasoned, slightly sweet. Oh my god. How long has it been since I had sushi last time? I make sure I don't go eat it too often, but every now and then I check. I always book when I go there because I want to make sure I will have my seat. So I can just check on my phone calls. Ah, I went the last time on the 1st of August. It's almost been a month. I think I can go, right? I think I can go. I think it's been long enough. Today is 26 and it was the 1st. I think it's been long enough. We were talking about sushi and then I started thinking about how I would like some. And I was checking when the last time I went, when it was, to make sure I don't go too often. But I went on the 1st of August, so it sounds like long enough. Maybe this weekend I will go. Little sushino before I go at Expo. I never do this, but one day I need to go and only order nigiris, like a bunch of just that. The place that I go to luckily doesn't have a limit per person. Also for the sashimi, they don't have limit. A lot of places be like, oh, maximum 5 pieces per person. Thank you for the follow, Garchi. Naman yung... Five pieces sounds pretty small. They do this limit because... well, the all-you-can-eat places, they mostly are able to put up all-you-can-eat without losing money because rice is very inexpensive, and the expensive element of sushi is fish. And sashimi is expensive for you to eat because it's only fish, so you're only eating the expensive part of sushi. And so many times they put the limit on how much a sashimi you can get. Although the limit of like 5 pieces, I will not eat per sashimi type. So 5 for salmon, 5 for tuna, 5 for anything else. I'm answering to my dad. He's having some problems at work. I'm not very good at like encouraging people, but I've been trying to, you know. He's the type of person that when he feels like something is wrong or someone is trying to make fun of him, like to scam him, he gets very how do I say this? Like suddenly very angry, doesn't understand anything anymore, gets very confused. And I'm a little bit like that as well, but it's only my first instinct that I'm able to like freeze my brain for a moment and analyze the situation more calmly, while he tends to just let out all of the anger. And it's very important that he doesn't do that, because, you know, even if he's having problems and stuff, like at your job, you need to be careful, right? So I'm just trying to be a little bit supporting, you know, at least by words. That's the least I can do, but at least by saying, like, you know, like acknowledging that things are happening that are not fair and stuff like that. Welcome back, Tenshi. It's beef and lamb, or deer and wild boar if it's hunting season, covered in flour. Flour. Well, I thought you meant flowers, and I was like, whoa, that sounds like a fairy cooking. Seared, and then in the pot it goes with lager. Oh, beer. Parsnip, celery. Celery? Or is it a different thing? Parsley, carrot, beets, sunchoke, carrot. Hold on, I don't know what the half of the ingredients are. What is a sunchoke? Whoa, okay. We call it topinambur. Why do we have such a silly name? Topinambur. I've never seen this thing. What is it? Topinambur. Hello, Ehiru. Ehiru or Ehiro? I don't remember. Ehiro, maybe. Thank you. Hey, good job. Topinambur. It's funny because the topi means mice. Topinambur. Wait, what's the Spanish name of this? Because it sounds like maybe, hold on. Oh, you also call it tupinambo. Tupinambo. That's so funny. In Spanish, it's tupinambo. Celeriac isn't celery. Okay, let me see. Celeriac. Sedano rapa. Whoa! I see this in the grocery shop every day, and every day I'm like, that thing is so ugly. What is it? I never ever cooked it. What does it taste like? Hold on, let me continue reading the recipe. Carrot, spinach, cauliflower, potato, and peas. All but the peas are diced alongside the spices and herbs. Then simmer for 6 hours, and when almost done, I add a can of coconut milk and some rice to give the stew a final kick. It sounds like a little bit of everything thing, yeah, when you want to make a very big, tasty broth. I like the dicing everything, especially when you have a bunch of different things. I like when everything is diced in little cubes, all of the same size. I know it's a personal preference, but some people just cut everything in different sizes because they're like, oh yeah, then every bite is different, and I hate that so much. I like everything to be same size cubes so that almost every bite is the same. Okay, it's looking very cute. I don't like how much Z the X input has. It's too much less, like half. Yeah. Yeah, it's looking very pretty. I have to add some extra movement by moving all of the little cypress strands that I have, but the base is looking good. Also, I think I need to have a little breaky. I've been here an hour and a half and I'm almost out of water, so I will be right back. You guys should also have a little break to stand up, stretch, look outside, refill your water bottles, and then come back. Bye-bye. Are you bark? Baba baba bark. Baba baba bark. Baba baba bark. Let's continue. This hacking mouse. Okay. I will look into a new one. It keeps on clicking random things that I'm sure I'm not clicking. Ah. I wonder if I should get just the same one, considering that this one I've been using for 4 years pretty successfully. How long have you guys had your mouse for? Do you have one that lasted you more than 4 years? I really don't know in what way I would choose a new mouse. What do you mean? No, you are cute. Cute. Lamau. Cute in Italian means like skin. Written the same way, but we say cute instead of cute. My mouse is 3 years old. Okay. So the one that I have, if I just went ahead and bought a new one of the same type, I could hope that it would last 4 years again. It literally had 0 problems till now, so I could just get another one of the same kind. It's a Master Mouse from Cooler Master. How much does it cost? Let's see. Master Mouse. Do they even make it anymore? Cooler Master MM711. Cooler Master MM711. Do they make a Pasta Master mouse? Cooler Master makes peripherals? I guess so. Whoa! On Amazon it costs 149 euros. I'm pretty sure that's too much. Let me go on the Cooler Master site. Products. Accessories, I guess. Wow, they also make... Hold on a second. They make cooling, PC cases, power supplies, accessories including monitors, keyboards, mice, audio controllers, furniture, desk and chairs, pre-built gaming PCs, Master Hub, that it's like a Stream Deck. Oh, I also didn't know that they make all of this stuff. What? Okay. Okay. Wait, I'm getting distracted. 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 Let me see. Mice. No results? Wait, I think they discontinued the mouse that I'm using then. Because they are not on the site, on the official site. Although there's a mice category, when you open it, there's no product in it. And on Amazon it costs way too much, so I think they discontinued it. It costs a lot and it has a crazy long shipping, so it's probably someone that still sells it, even if they don't sell it anymore. Oh, that's so sad. I wanted to get the same one because it lasted so long, but it lasted too long and now I cannot get the same one anymore. Yeah. Amazon Italy likes to murder people on shipping? What do you mean? I think from any Amazon, if you order from an Amazon from another country, it costs a lot. Get a Yoshi and Android made and then buy this chassis for your computer. Chassis. I mean, I could put... I do... So, my current PC is the Corsair D... something. It does have a glass on one side, and there's a bunch of free space on top of the GPU, so I could put an Android on there. Master Mouse MM711. Ah, there are some sites that still have it for a decent price. Draco for 60 euros plus 10 euros shipping. Well, 70 euros is much more understandable than 140 that you get on Amazon. I was trying to send someone in Italy something and they wanted $12 for shipping a small thing. You're trying to send from USA to Italy and it only costs $12? For me to send something to USA, it costs minimum 35 euros. Like, even if I send something that is 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter, $12 is actually nothing. What? It costs a lot to ship stuff around the world. In fact, that's why a lot of VTubers, whenever they make merch, they refer to a company like the companies, you know, that make VTuber merch. Because if you print all of the merch by yourself and you ship it around, the shipping cost will be so high. Instead of those companies that handle the shipping for themselves, I think they have some sort of agreement so they're able to pay less. Amazon Italy to someone in Italy. I don't know how it is nowadays because I've had the Amazon Prime for so long. It used to be that a bunch of things have like 5 euros of shipping, which means if you buy 10 things in a year, Amazon Prime is already super much worth it. Even more before than Amazon Prime used to cost like 30 euros and not 50 something like it is now. So I've had Amazon Prime for years. Yeah. We even have an offer that, like, if you're a student, you can pay half for Amazon Prime, which is very cool. What were you trying to ship to someone? Because Any media, maybe it's showing you high shipping because you are trying to order it from USA. Like, even if it's from Italian Amazon to someone Italian, like, you know, when you are trying to buy a plane ticket and with like the VPN, you're able to get a lower price because they give you a higher price depending on what country you are. Something like that. I don't know if that happens. Well, for that, Throne is very good. They do get a fee on every purchase, but at least they handle all of the ordering and everything. Remember to breathe. Don't forget, or you will die. And you don't want to die. That's very sad though, the problem with shipping, because in case I ever made, I don't know, in case I ever wanted to ship or to sell the little sneaky statues that I made with my 3D printer, I cannot. That will be too expensive. Remember to breathe, yes. Hello, Bago. How are you? Yeah, the teleporter is very much needed. Let me be a little bit conspirationalist and say maybe they invented the teleporter already, but they killed the person that did, because that would make all of airplanes and everything companies fail. So it's not good for them, for the teleporter to exist. Imagine I'm joking about it and then it's actually it's actually real. Tinfoil hat. Nikki's, get your tinfoil hat. You don't have tinfoil? The good thing about the tinfoil hat is that as long as you have tinfoil, you can make one. Aluminum foil. Yeah. Teleportation will require tech we can even conceive of, and there's tons of ethical and philosophical concerns. Yeah. I don't remember when I read about this thing about like someone that I was maybe someone that I was listening to in a video was like, okay, imagine we invent the teleporter.
Yoshino, Saj Sneki, Yoshino,
Thank you so much for the prime!
Sneki, Yoshino, Saj Sneki, Yoshino, Saj
Sneki, Yoshino, Saj Sneki, Yoshino, Saj Sneki, Yoshino, Saj Sneki. That's so hard to say. Snacky. Oh no. Gambare! You can do it! Thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. I hope you get some vacation soon. I need some vacation as well, but it's not time yet. Need to work a little bit more. Gambare! Such sneaky Yoshino. Such sneaky Yoshino. So yeah, they were saying imagine they invented teleportation in the way of to teleport to a place. You get into the teleporter and the teleporter destroys your OG body, and a copy of yourself with all of your memories identical to you, so it's basically you, appears on the other side. So you have teleported like that. Okay. Okay. Imagine there's a malfunction with the teleporter and the original copy doesn't get destroyed, but the new one appears on the other side. What are we gonna do then? Would you kill the previous one? Or the copy? Would you kill anyone? But if you don't, it means that a new copy of yourself is gonna appear every time there's a malfunction. That would be very problematic. Someone using teleporters for panty raids. What is a panty raid? I'm asking for a friend. I will come back, my boys and girls. Take care of my compaisana. Ah, I hope you will be free enough for when I redebut. It's gonna be in a month, so heck, I hope you will not be like in full work mode in a month still. Actually, it's not even a month anymore. How much is it? How much is it? So 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks and a half. I never malfunction. Hello, teleportation station. What the hell? How is your... How the hell did you find us while we were having this conversation? Just like to have the perfect timing to comment. Like, what the hell? It's almost like you teleported here.
How are you?
Teleporters are basically a perfectly precise and instantaneous cloning machine. You die and your clone lives on with your memories. So in that sense, it will be more feasible to make up quicker airplanes and stuff. Portals, I think portals are full on not possible. I cannot imagine how it would work. It would be like your body is being cut in half, where one half, like while you're passing through the portal, one half of your body is in the old place and the other half is in the destination. But if I split my body in half, won't I die and instantly bleed all of my blood out of the cut half? Like, I don't understand. Portals are possible, you just can't enter it. Because you will die? I imagine it will be like a doorway. You walk off from one room into another without cutting yourself in half a lot. Take a piece of paper, fold it, and poke a hole through it. That's a portal in theory. Is my Bajusi a portal? As you're saying it, everything that has a hole in it is a portal. I am a portal. My earrings holes are portals as well. What did I turn into? Nothing, don't worry. Hello pizza, how are you? Do things go into it and then appear into one other room? No, but also if I take a piece of paper, I fold it and poke a hole through it. If I pass something through the paper, it's still in the same room. In theory, what? Technically, it goes into another. No, I'm not gonna. What's your favorite type of pizza? Panty raids are an old school college prank kind of deal. Guy peeking in on sorority houses with possibility of underwear theft. They've definitely been hard banned with legal implications for obvious reasons. Oh, wait. So it will be like a joke for each other. Like you will go to someone else's house and steal all of their underwear. It reminds me of that old dude in Grandma that was in Ranma, not Grandma. The old grandpa in Ranma that was stealing panties. You will go around and whenever you saw some underwear hanging out or drying, you would just steal that. Hello Dojin, how are you? The paper can be any distance, so they have two holes, can be 50 kilometers apart, but through the wormhole you have created, the distance within the hole is 0. So we would need to find some weird substance that is able to stretch its hole like a ginormous invisible tunnel. And when you go through it, it's like you're going instantly through this tunnel. More of a college thing, guys, in a frat house, and then you would have girls in a sorority house. Ah, wait, frat house is the men and the sorority house is the women? I don't know about this stuff. So the guys will go steal the females' underwear? Sounds like Maki. Green peppers, mushrooms, chicken optional with pepperoni. Whoa, very flavorful. I usually go more simple. Why do they have a different name? What does even sorority mean? And also, will they steal clean ones or dirty ones? Steak and cheddar cheese, but pizza topping. Whoa. Steak on top of a pizza. You could roll that up and that would be basically like a kebab. Have you ever had the pizza rolls? They're very cool, but it's literally like if you buy a pizza and you roll it and then you eat it, that's a pizza roll. You're folding space and time and poking a hole through it. Well, I hope that the scientists will think about it, because my brain is not really managing to think about a way to fold space and time and to poke a hole through it. The place around the corner used to do Philly cheesesteak pizza. It was great. And then the guy sold it and now the pizza there is like 50% more and us. Wait, why did the first guy sell it? He didn't manage to sell enough pizzas? Sorority, chiefly social organization of women students at a college or university, usually designated by Greek letters. Here we don't really have a name for it. Like often, like for example, my sister that is in university, she's renting a house with other like 4 girls. And they all have their own room, but they share the bathroom and they share the kitchen. But it doesn't have a name. They're just roommates. Well, more like housemates. But usually you wouldn't have more than like 5-6 people living together. Because bigger than that, it means that the renter is giving out a fucking villa for these students. Hypothetically, all you would need is negative energy particles manufactured with the Casimir effect and a lot of heat, and boom, a wormhole. The problem is aiming to a specific endpoint. Wait, have they tried to do it regardless of what the endpoint will be? Just to see? Where they will arrive. Frat and sorority houses are like dorms, but they're also like clubs or groups. Okay. I get it. It's like... have you ever watched Food Wars, the anime? I think it's the same concept. They were not split by gender, but like they had different houses. Okay. Apparently we cannot produce enough negative energy particles. It's crazy that there are some people that are able to make this while I'm here, living my normal elf life. Completely clueless about that. Oh, keep the negative energy away. Need to stay positive. Positive. Yeah, what do you mean? You chew on your finger? You suck it. It is relaxing to suck on your finger, but I just throw my negative energy in the shower, gotta wash it all away. Yeah, sometimes, not sometimes, most of the times when I have a headache, if I go in the shower, it helps. I'm guessing it's simply because the shower is warm, and so having warm water going all over my shoulders and my head helps, like in relaxing. The driving finger. Ah! I thought you meant it to calm down. You suck on your thumb. You meant that you flip off people. Oh my god. Sometimes I feel so stupid. Hello, Hyman. How are you? Hi. Hyman, hi. 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 I may have to rotate this a little bit instead of just doing the left and right thingy, because it's way too curved to the left. To the left and right slide is not really doing it. Man. Recently I have such a little brain power. I start getting tired after just a couple hours. After the stream, I will go eat some fruit. I realized that recently I've not been eating as much fruit as usual. Maybe that can help. Yes. I really have big hopes for September to just be nicer. Both for the REDEBUT and in general for my life. I didn't take any commission for September, October, November. So at least on that side I'll be chill. Relax my brain a little bit. Yeah. This year has already been so full of everything. Once I REDEBUT with my new model, it would also be epic to have to try and make a chibi 3D model of her. The Casimir effect is when you put two plates in a perfect vacuum, perfectly parallel to each other and then move them close to each other. At a certain point, they will begin swaying towards and away from each other, despite there being no force acting on them. This is the Casimir effect. Best theory is that in between them, in a perfect vacuum, negative energy particles, which were thought impossible, pop into existence and bang into the plates. Imagine the people that just randomly thought, actually, I want to see what happens if I put the two plates in a perfect vacuum and then they're parallel to each other and then we try to move close. Like, how the hell did they even think of doing that in the first place? They are crazy. It still surprises me so much, for example, as well, that someone saw a chicken pooping an egg and thought, that looks tasty, let me try to eat it. It likely showed up as a weirdness in someone's math before someone decided to design an experiment to prove or disprove that weirdness. That's how we detected gravitation waves a few years ago. Those blow my mind. Okay, so what if for now I close the stream, I rest for like, I don't know, 30 minutes, and then I hope in Discord voice chat to work more, because my neurons are really not working anymore. I'm doing my best, but like I'm being so slow. With normal brain power, I would have get all of the hair bangs already. Maybe I will have a little 30 minutes nap and then I'll be in Discord. Okay. I know it's early, but recently I've been so tired. Gravitational waves are the result of things like black holes, the biggest and heaviest thing in the universe, merging into a bigger object. It creates a shockwave that stretches reality itself. And when it hits us, it stretches the distance between our atoms. Gravitational wave Kun is stretching me? Okay. You see what happens when my brain is... Maybe I have to go rest. I will go rest, you know what? Why some of your parameters having squares? It's blend shapes. I use this for hair physics. That way I can use a single deformer for more than 2 parameters. Because with normal parameters, you need to use a new deformer for maximum 2 parameters, usually. Alright, alright. I'm gonna see who I can raid. I'll be later in Discord, okay? Just give me 30-ish minutes to rest a little bit. Who can I raid? Who can I raid? How long has it been since I raided Spooky? I could raid her. She's drawing a chibi VTuber. There we go. I'm gonna raid her. She's an Italian artist, so you should come check her out. Okay. Thank you so much everyone for coming to my stream. Sorry for leaving earlier. I'm a bit tired, but after resting a bit, I'll be in Discord voice chat to work a bit more. Okay? Bye bye. Thank you so much for coming. This is my raid message. If you don't have a sub, you can use the second one instead. As usual, drink your food into your water. Have sexy waifu dreams when you go to sleep. Take care of yourself. I will see you later in Discord. These are my social medias if you want to check them out. Don't forget that on the 18th of September is gonna be my REDEBUT with my new model, new emotes, new overlays, new everything, and a bunch of surprises that I've been preparing for a year now. Take care everyone. Thank you so much for all the subs, raids, follows. I really appreciate it. We're going to Spooky. She's an Italian artist. Please come give some love. We should support. Okay? I'll see you later in Discord. Bye bye. This is the stream we are reading if you're watching from YouTube. Bye bye.